A backslash lets us escape a quote or some other special characters in a string. We can also add a tab to it. And to escape a backslash, add another. A is 7. Let's interpolate to put this value into the string. This is an F string. And this one is the format method that puts the value of A at position 0. Here we declare the value of A in the call to format, so we now have 5 cats. And here we use format to declare and use a new variable, B. B is 11. The percent operator lets us put digits in this string here. Let's do some problems on this. Tall, taller, tallest. Write a function that takes in a person's height in centimeters and represents it in feet and inches. This function getHeight takes in height in centimeters. It converts this to feet by dividing it by 30.48. How many inches do we have? It mods the value of feet by 1 to get the decimal part, then multiplies it by 12 to get the value for inches. It then uses an F string to print out the height in a recognizable format. It displays feet as an integer and also rounds inches up to 1 decimal place. 160 centimeters is 5'3", 179 centimeters is 5'10.5", and 134 centimeters is 4'4.8". To gerund. Write a function that takes a verb and converts it into its gerund form. Gerund is a verb form that functions as a noun ending in ing. We start with a verb. If the last letter is E, we return the verb without E and concatenating it with ing. If not, if the last 3 letters are not already ing, we return the verb concatenated with ing. Otherwise, just return the verb itself. So bake becomes baking, jump becomes jumping, hike becomes hiking, bathe becomes bathing, and hitting stays the same. Only even caps. Write a function that takes in a string, make it capitalize the letters with even ASCII values and turn to lowercase those with odd ASCII values. Let's start with an empty string. For each character in the sentence, if it is an alphabetical letter and not a space, then there are 3 possibilities. If it is lowercase and its ASCII is even, concatenate S with the uppercase version of this character. We use the ORD and CHR functions to get a character's ASCII and get a character from an ASCII. And to toggle between the upper and lower cases, we subtract and add 32 to an ASCII value. So if this condition isn't true, it checks another. If it is an uppercase and its ASCII is odd, concatenate its lowercase version to S. If not even this, just concatenate what it is to S. And if it isn't an alphabetical letter or is a space, just concatenate to S the way it is. Then we return S. Abbreviations. Write a function that takes in 2 lists. The first holds abbreviations and the second holds words. Your task is to make sure no abbreviation suggests more than 1 word in the second list. For each abbreviation in the list of abbreviations, set count to 0. Now for this, we check each word in the list of words. If it starts with this abbreviation, increment count by 1. At the end, if count is anything but 1, return false because either it did not suggest any word or suggested 2 or more. After everything else, return true if it hasn't returned yet. Here, H does not exclusively suggest the word holy, and hell can mean anything, help, hello, or helium. But here, that problem is solved. Ho suggests the word holy, and for the 3 words starting with hell, we have 3 different abbreviations this time. And B suggests biased.